My dad always said, Alan, sex is like pizza. Italians are just a little bit better at it than Greeks. That's what he used to always say.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
Welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Tilson, with my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald.
That's me, Alan.
How would you open a successful pizza shop?
Successful?
I mean, it could be a piece of shit, but I just say if you want this to actually,
Money.
You want the word to travel.
Now, usually I'm against hiring Italians.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You've got a tattoo that says it.
I don't hire Italians.
It's right next to the no fat chicks tattoo.
Yeah, and the Kid Rock Rules tattoo.
For this, you might have to get some Italians.
Yeah, they got to make the sauce.
I mean, honestly, when you hire Greek people and have them slick their hair back, you taste the difference.
You really do.
You do.
I mean, you hear less profanities in the kitchen.
That's
but,
right, yeah.
The sauce just doesn't taste the same.
Yeah.
Their wife doesn't cry calling you. Yeah, and by the way, you're going to have to take a little hair out of the sauce. Everyone knows that.
Of course.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we got to do. Got to hire one Italian guy to go back there and woo, woo, ooh, woo.
We have famously done how to open a Chinese restaurant, and this is an easier task than that, I'd say.
Yeah, because people will get pissed when someone else opens a
pizzeria. I know a lot of Hispanic pizzerias.
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite one, I think it's Indian or Pakistani.
Sure. Yeah.
They hate when you confuse those two.
I mean, it's very insulting to think that other races aren't capable of making great pizza. It's like, this is not fucking rocket science here.
I mean, if it was rocket science, Italians would be nowhere near it.
Nowhere near it. Have you ever met an Italian rocket scientist?
Yeah. You ever met anyone named Vincenzo at NASA?
I don't think so.
Do they walk around with gold chains? Hey, if my math is off by 2 parsecs, that ship's gonna go kaboom. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking boom. There actually was one Italian NASA scientist, but he worked on the Challenger. So we know how that went.
Yeah, well, we figured it was Vincenzo's fault when we saw...
We saw pizza sauce on the corner of his algorithm.
All right, so we get an Italian guy back there, and he makes his fucking cunt grandmother's famous recipe he always yells about.
I am more concerned with having an Italian guy in the front of house than I am in the back of house.
Like, the Italian guy for me is not only not in the front, he's hidden. We don't even tell people he's in there. Hey, do you want great pizza, but you don't want to hear homophobic slurs coming from the back of the restaurant?
That is it's called ambiance, Alan.
Yeah.
Do you have a cute girl working the register?
Well, I have
who
to
may
keep,
or may not be
I
this.
have to keep her at least 600 feet away from the Italian at all times. So that's going to be hard.
It's going to be a big restaurant.
Yeah, we're going to be like, listen, we don't hire women. It's not a sexism thing. This is a protection thing, okay?
As a feminist,
Yes.
I'm looking out for your welfare.
All right.
Vinny Luparelli in the back.
He gets handsy. He starts swinging. He thinks he's charming.
He's got a couple charges. He's off the books. Okay.
When I tell him he's off the books, by the way, he goes, that's fine. I don't read none of those things anyway.
I think sometimes it kind of puts people at ease a little bit. Cute girl on the register.
That is nice.
Maybe she's a daughter. Maybe she's a sister of one of the cooks. Family. People like a little family.
Maybe
energy.
she's just in high school. An Italian restaurant, you see most of the nice Italian family stuff. The food, the conversation.
You don't see what happens
You
at
don't
all.
see the punching. You don't see that.
You don't see the punching. You don't see the yelling.
If you hire an Italian guy, it means... Let's be honest, it means you can only hire other Italian people. They don't get along with anyone else. Except for the Irish for some reason.
It's like a
But I don't want any of those lazy drunks working at my pizzeria.
I don't blame you. It's bad enough one's owning it.
Also, I'm setting all the Papa John's and Pizza Huts in the area on fire. Yeah, the Irish and the Italians, I don't know why they're such good friends. They're the exact opposites.
I know
Like
why.
culturally wise?
I know why.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Because they're both fucking bottom dweller cast-offs. You just grab what's close.
The trashiest whites. That's the whole town where I'm coming from. Everyone's half Irish, half Italian.
Yeah, terrible place.
Yeah.
Drunk pizza chefs everywhere.
All right, yeah. So Irish people are not allowed. There's going to be one Irish guy and 6 women from the Philippines.
The only English they know is the menu.
And they all live in the basement. They share one room.
Bunk beds.
No, it's just one big bed where I sleep too.
It's a double king. It's like a whore master. That's just like the rumor in the neighborhood. You know, I hear he fucks the girls that don't speak English.
I talked to the Italian guy that got locked in the back room.
He's ankle chained to the stove.
It's like when a biker kidnaps someone who produces meth. I did the same thing. Just went to the best restaurant in town.
No, you didn't even do that. It's just a random Italian man you saw on the street. Where am I? You're home.
No onion pizzas.
No onion on pizzas?
No. That's okay.
You can't just have straight onion.
Straight raw onions on a pizza is disgusting. I've seen it, just onion pizzas.
And you know my thoughts on adults getting cheese pizza. Will that be okay? I mean, you can't turn away business.
That's absolutely fine by me.
Yeah.
I like a cheese pizza every now and then. John hates just cheese pizza.
No, I don't hate it.
He thinks
I
you're
like
a
it.
child.
No, you are a child. I like it. It's melted cheese, it's grease, it's dough. It's delicious.
Yes.
It's not a meal. It's not a meal. A quesadilla is not a meal until there's chicken in it.
You know, sometimes
Sometimes a man wants to rediscover his innocence.
adding a flavor takes away from another flavor.
Selling cheese pizza, you might as well say to the world, I'm running a pedophilia ring down here. Do you have a salad option if someone brings their frou-frou friend?
Yeah, sure. They're going to get made fun of, but yeah, sure.
Calzone?
Yeah, sure.
What's the
For
point?
weirdos.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to fold the pizza in half? A calzone is when you don't have a buddy. It's a lonely man.
Yeah, that's so true. When you're
And he hasn't admitted to himself that he's ready for a large pizza by himself.
because a calzone looks smaller.
It does, but it's only because
It's
it's
not.
fucking folded in half.
Yeah,
it's a fucking lie. It's a pizza and a Trojan horse. We don't take special orders either.
Yeah.
It is what you want. You want Alan's Pizzeria?
No, fuck that. You take special orders.
You take special orders?
Oh, of course we do. Dude, let me tell you something. Whenever I go to a pizza shop and I see a slice I want, but there's something on it I don't like that. So I got absolutely no problem if someone wants a chicken pesto pizza with no tomatoes on it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you know, pizza sauce has tomatoes in it, you know.
Big difference between tomatoes and tomato sauce. Tomato sauce is delicious.
I know the difference between tomatoes and tomato sauce.
What's that?
If you're human garbage, you like tomato sauce. If you're human garbage, you probably don't like tomatoes.
Probably. I'd like how you left a little bit of...
It's a tougher food to like.
It sucks.
It takes an adult to like it. Someone who likes an adult who orders cheese pizza, get tomatoes out of here. Because they're fussy eaters.
Yes.
They're fussy eaters.
No, well, I mean, you will not be working my pizzeria.
Oh, no, I'm growing a mustache. I'm slicking the hair back. I'm the front man.
You could look a little Italian, you know that?
Don't say that. But with the gray hair, I could be like that fucking elder Italian. Messy apron, forearms from kneading dough for 30 years. Mm-hmm. Love the Yankees.
Love the Yankees.
Love the Yankees. Mm-hmm. It's a way of life.
There's only white athletes on your... you have pictures of white athletes only for some reason in your pizza shop.
I have a tattoo on my chest of Derek Jeter on a seesaw with Jesus. Hey, how about your accountant? You don't have an Italian for that job.
No, dude, an Italian accountant? You just have a bunch of broken keyboards all over the place. The fuck?
Is that blood on my keyboard? And it's not even yours, Vinny.
It didn't do what I told it to.
You're 32 years old. You should know what a keyboard is.
You got olive oil on my fucking mouse pad.
Why did you have olive oil on your hands? You just got to work. And if you do all that, you can have a successful pizzeria. Or not, or you can have whatever he's proposing.
Yeah, a whorehouse.
It sells pizza on the second floor. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining. We'll talk to you next Tuesday. Bye, guys.